Okay, so I'll try to finish what I started earlier. At least getting to rank 33 would be nice, or if I can get a little cushion. I've had a couple days where I haven't made at least the 1 or 2 ranks progress, which seems pretty low as it is, but at least if I get a little cushion, like if I get to 35 now somehow, then I can breathe easy a little bit, but it seems very inconsistent because, I don't know, there are just stretches where I just can't win a single game, and it seems like the aggro decks would be my best chance, but I am going to stay true to the other format where it doesn't matter what deck I want to play as. If I lose a game, I have to keep rotating. That's just going to be part of it. And, you know, Wall Knight had a pretty good streak in there, so I can't complain and say, you know, only the aggro decks are doing good, right? But generally, especially against much better decks, right, it matters so much in terms of the matchup that you're going to have, where, you know, you could just get easy matchups and it makes it seem like some deck is better than what it actually is. But the one new difference that I made was I made a Green Shadow Ice deck, which was kind of stupid. Like, I'm pretty sure I must have won with that too. I think I beat him twice in a row too. That's no small feat, beating a rank 50 twice. But, you know, it's obviously just a fluke. But so we won as the ice one. We must have lost as a smash. Let me actually check my VOD because I always forget this. It was just even from fucking earlier today, but my memory's so bad. So it's going to be possibly Green Shadow that we play as. It's always confusing with the zombies because, or like with the different sides, because I might play as a different one twice in a row or something because I was down to 3 health, but I somehow still won. Right, that was kind of a crazy outcome. He played the little frenzy chick. Reminds me of Samus almost somehow. Just with their whole getup and everything. So we lost as a smash, I believe. I believe here. Let me see. To whoever this guy is, Grass Knuckles. Okay, so we lost as a smash. We won as she's Green Shadow, and it counts whether I win on the ladder or the otherwise. So I was thinking, like, every episode I can try to make a new deck with some other person. So this is my new deck with Green Shadow. To try to say, you know, to try to do something a little bit different. So I'll keep actually everything. I'm fine with that. What I would like to... Wait, I thought I got rid of that, though. I thought I got rid of that because I put in the... Or no, that was with somebody else, though. That was with, like, combustible. This will allow me to try the ice deck, so I want that little 1-2 thing, the snowdrop, and if I got that, it would be excellent because, you know, that can get out of control. So oh, we get it now. Whether I get an ice effect or not, I don't know. But, or you know what, since it's already turn 3 though, it's not even worth it to do that. I can always do it later because I get to I get to do it in such a way that once we actually get a freeze effect, which I do have a number of those in there. I argue we have maybe even too many in there, but oh shit. I could do some crazy combo. I kind of fucked up a little bit by doing that. I should have done this somewhere else, actually. I could do both of these and just fuck it. So we'll buff it, and they're kind of not really good value on their own, but it certainly scares the shit out of them. If I get a freeze effect, which I have a few, I got very good value from the squash when I was doing the snow squash, which I forget the name of, or you know, like, what do I have? I have like 15 ice related cards, even though it's not really a synergy, and I kind of was making fun of it. These can be very good value if I just got something to go along with it. Leafy, we're not really gonna get the synergy here. I kind of fucked myself with the height. Right, so I have like nothing really to play there. I mean, aren't I getting kind of unlucky, the fact that I have 15 cards that involve freezing? I guess 4 of these are to do just with that, but I have the little jalapeno that would freeze them. I have 4 of the tricks that would freeze them. I could get one even from my... Okay. I could get one from like my other thing. Bounce a plant, but he didn't even get it. Alright, so we do have dark matter dragon fruit, which I'm not too happy about though, because it's not going to stick around. Or I could maybe do the triple hit to try to kill them, which still won't really do it. At least, or that doesn't count as a trick, does it, for this? Or it does. Or no, it doesn't. We have a decent board position, but the freezes just aren't coming. Like, what the fuck? Am I using, like, the wrong deck somehow? Like, what happened? Okay, I don't even care too much about that, although maybe I should. This thing will trade. This thing will pop the block meter. And I have to play it, and then I have to survive a turn, and then be able to still play that. And I won't really be able to last that long. Right, like I'm just already fucking dead. Or you could try to do it this way, but it's just not gonna happen. Whenever you get to this point, like, oh, it seems so good, but it's just not even gonna happen. Oh, he's gonna fucking cuck me too. Yeah, I'll do 3 bonus attacks with that. I almost might have to do that, because if I don't... Fuck, man. Do I just trust that... Come on, man. I'll be greedy, and I kind of deserve to lose because of it. I don't imagine they would have a way to deal with this, but if they have a little buff or something... Okay, dude. This is what I mean. Even when I get to play it and it's the perfect situation, right? Like, they still find a way to deal with it, even as inefficient as it might have been. And I might have still survived that even with the block meter. That's the whole genius of it. So I just want to double check that this deck is what I think it is, because I don't understand what I'm looking at. This is a deck that involves ice related cards, and we got 2 of those. We have 4 of these, we have 4 of these, we have 2 of these, and we have 1 of these. So that is 1, 2, 3, 7, 11, 15, right? 15 out of 40 cards have to do with that. So I don't know, sometimes you just expect it more than what you're gonna get. All right, this will be good. Madman Rising. So I'd like to get at least to 33, but whatever progress we made is now out the window. I'm just not happy with the way this is going, but I should try to maybe make another deck, but I don't even have the patience to do it. It's not like it's going to be that different. Although that ice thing was a little bit encouraging, that if it's one of those things, like if it works well, if everything goes perfectly, then of course you'll win, but, or it might be better than what I normally do, but if everything goes perfectly. But what if it doesn't then, right? Like most of my other decks are like, not everything doesn't have to go perfectly within that synergy. It's just more kind of the value speaks for itself a little more, just with like a good general mid-rangey kind of style. So just don't have a way to deal with it. Of course you will, and then you could question that, like, oh, I'm gonna lose because I didn't get the value from that. But if I don't do it, then I'm just doing nothing, and I guess I can afford to wait a turn. But right, like I could have just done that combined with it. Hey Dumpling, how's it going? I played I played Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day. I played Hearthstone a lot. Those are the main 2 that I played. I played Magic more recently. I never really played Pokemon very much, but maybe a little bit here and there. Okay, this is gonna be not really too big of a deal. I love the attack animation on that guy though. Yeah, will I meet my match in this game of all things? So we could do the I don't really know. I do want to play on the board for it, but I can't really justify it. Nothing's gonna happen there. Never played any of those games. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh used to be really good, but it's kind of been ruined over time. Like, sometimes happens with a lot of card games, like, you know, too much power creep and bloat and stuff. That's the one good thing this game doesn't have, is it doesn't have power creep, because how can you have power creep if you don't have new cards that come out? So there's no, you know, you're just stuck in a utopian state of the early stage of the game, which is sometimes something people crave in other games. Like, I wish we could go back to how the game originally was when it first came out, but it doesn't mean that it wouldn't have been nice to still have cards. You could always have both. Like, you have Hearthstone Classic mode and stuff you can always go back to. That roast. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is good. Hearthstone has been really fun. I'm still playing Hearthstone to this day, in fact. And then, yeah, I should probably make a point to play more Pokemon, but I kind of want to... My problem with stuff like that is I'll go back to play it, but then I'll play the... You know, if you play the modern version, it's not really fun because there's too much other nonsense in there, right? You want to see what the game was originally like. So that would be true in Pokemon and even Magic the Gathering. I've tried to play, but sometimes it's just too much, right? They're overwhelming you with all these new mechanics that they're trying to sell you, microtransactions and packs and stuff. Like, okay, this is very problematic here. This is 5 or more, so I can't do anything about that. +2. But no, this game definitely brings out my mid-range style that I love so much in pretty much all card games. Sort of playing on the board, and there isn't too much removal, there isn't too much AoE or anything, so I do like that. My favorite era of PvZ heroes. Well, I've only played since last year, so I didn't really play when it was current, but I suppose that... I don't know, I kind of like the dinosaur mechanic. I kind of like all of them. I mean, there's really not that many different expansions, right? There was the galactic stuff, there's the dinosaur stuff, and one more, right? That's pretty much all there was, but I forget what the third one is. I guess it just maybe combines the dinosaurs with the... Like, it had a mix of both. I love dinosaurs in Magic just because they're very well statted. Like, you get like a 5-mana 10/10 and all these crazy things. I love Untrickable as a mechanic, but I unfortunately don't have too many cards. I don't have any cards with it, actually. I just love sort of things that counter and punish spells, or tricks in this case. I'm probably going to lose here, but I got pretty far with respect to... like, all I would need is a little bit of survivability here. If you could just... God damn it. Right, if I could just survive a little bit, I'll be in good shape because they've sort of burnt out their hand. Of course, I never get Badman Rising when I need it. You could do this, and you could easily just use the bonus attack. I like the version where the So Magic Beans would draw a card, and you could keep playing Magic Beanstalks. Oh, so they must have nerfed it after that? Right, I messed up in such a colossal way. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know why I did that. Or no, I would have died to the strike through though anyway. Or I guess you would have had to choose one or the other. Right, and the block meter is no factor. So we successfully burnt out their hand, but I can't do anything. This was sort of a waste of time. I thought I would take advantage of the fact that I had some stars from earlier. Okay. To go from that, we'll go to Solar Flare. Let's go into the aggro part where we tend to do much better with this. These 3 in a row, we get really good ones. Solar Flare, Infinity, and Combustible. Yeah, but I would have had to sort of choose the bonus attack, I guess. Or maybe not. I could have just tanked it with the other guy. Oh, whatever. I probably still would have lost no matter what. So I could have tanked it with the Gargantua, and I could have done the bonus attack on the other thing to stop the strike through. But no, this game's presentation is really surprisingly good compared to other games, because most of them don't have the sort of the tactile minions on the board the way this does, right? Where they'll look like an actual card. I play a card instead of actually playing the minion like in a real. And what the fuck kind of turn was that, dude? Oh my god. This thing is gonna get out of hand the most. So I'm not too happy about this. Some people might say get rid of the con man, but I mean, that was a very devastating turn. The flag guy doesn't even bother me that much, because you know you're gonna play everything anyway, so just do it. Like, I'm not really too worried about it. The problem is the curve doesn't entirely line up here, or it kind of does. Or I'm already playing this kind of not the way that I'm meant to. I'm supposed to go full face, but he just had such an amazing start that, you know, you may as well just kind of try to even out and survive. Yeah, we can play one after this, sure. Okay, this will trade, or no, it won't. I wasn't looking at the screen when he debuffed it. Okay, this is okay, this will still be good. Like, what is this guy's game, dude? What the fuck? Okay, it won't be enough though, because I don't really have a choice though. Like, I just have to do something. Okay, I'm not really having much luck here to start. You see, his hand is almost empty, so that means I've almost out. Oh, that's so lucky. And of course, you can play it in a way that doesn't affect its cost. So now their board doesn't really bother me too much. I'd rather play like multiple things, but I'm not really getting anything like that. And again, this is meant to be an aggro deck, not what we're seeing here. I'll do that for now. Right, the way this one is gone doesn't seem right at all, because I don't know, he's playing an aggro deck better than me, even though, you know, I'm normally the one at least who dictates the pace. Even if I lose, it's just usually doesn't go quite like this. You could do this with a little 1-1, or you could try to do 3, 4, 5. I almost prefer doing it this way, especially because of whatever I might conjure. But this seems like the better play, but I'm not going to really do much healing, but I somehow... That was just the best mana curve play, but I'm a little worried because... And I guess what we could have gotten from that could have been a little better. That's okay. It'll only get one of them. Or no, I'm wrong. You got team up. I'm sort of playing a little too fast and tilted sometimes now. Like, I'm just getting salty, so I'm not even... Sometimes I will make mistakes that I wouldn't normally make just because I'm getting sort of sick of this whole experience. I'm just not expecting that I have a chance to win, so I just say fuck it, but you shouldn't really do that. Okay, we can do this to get the sexy 9 damage in. But the problem is that I want to do this just for the conjuration. That might have way more impact on the game, which it clearly didn't. I expect that thing to die anyway. He's going to find a way to do it. So the board actually isn't too bad right now, given the fact... All I need is one more hit with this, and if he can't deal with it, and we get the Astrocado, so this could be the beginning of a beautiful streak. Even though it started off so incredibly bad, we have the ability to we save that guy with a little 1-1, and we get a second. Wait, why do we get a second one if... Okay, that's a cool interaction. Actually, I've rarely seen that. The act of playing that here summons one there, and the act of playing it from the effect of that gives it again. Right? It's almost like that effect shouldn't count when it's summoned from the same thing, but... Oh, that's really cool, actually. Yeah, I've never had that happen before. Okay, I could still die, but they're not able to deal with this very well. And they have the Astrocado. Okay, dude, why you got so many of the same things every fucking turn? I mean, I obviously won't be able to really save that, but I hope they just pop that, don't get saved by it, hit you for 9. Deal 3 damage to a plant. Infinity and Rose. Oh, shit. But how did that happen, man? How is that possible? Okay, you obviously do this. Destroy all plants and zombies on the ground. Now, I could do this and take the chance that, oh, the 1-1. Because, clear, yeah, let's say she do it. Because what could they possibly get that's going to be here that wouldn't get saved by the block meter? And before it's something with bullseye. Like, look, dude, you would have lethal. I'm presenting lethal. Like, what do you want me to do, man? Okay, that's fine. You won't even kill me anyway. Look at how stupid some of these games are. Like, why should it come down to this height of a thing? I guess he is a rank 44. I'm sort of underestimating. That was such an insane game, dude. This is what I have to do to get one little dinky star just to lose it the next game immediately after. Like, what is this, dude? I do like how epic it is. Like, you cannot judge a card game by its cover. Like, obviously, clearly, people are taking this very seriously. But... Oh yeah, he wants revenge probably from earlier because I beat him actually twice in a row, which is pretty much unheard of to beat a 50 like that with what I'm using and everything. Oh, thanks, yeah. Alright, so we'll play him in 1 and then we'll try to keep the streak going here, which doesn't even matter as far as the streak because I won't even get anything. Like, you know, there is no win streak bonus. Next league rank at rank 40. This was really more than I would have expected, though. Right, like just with how time consuming, how I've had to give up my other categories, everything. I'll either play a Solar Flare or I'll play as, I guess, Infinity next. Super Brains kind of let me down. Oh, it's glitched. Yeah, I just beat a Taco rank 44, so clearly is a rank 50 isn't that much of a stretch, but the way that one went was actually really bad. Okay, the Berry Blast turn 2 meta is here to stay. I love how I've done that too. Somebody, I forget, it wasn't him, it was maybe you, man, or somebody else. I'm playing them and they're even telling me, oh, you shouldn't do that, but then I beat them in that game and it came down to that exact amount of damage, so it's like, if I didn't do that exact play, I would have had no chance of winning anyway. So it's like I'm inventing a new meta, even as dumb as it is, that it totally works, or it's totally necessary and consistent with what I'm doing here. But even though that's not a very good use of that card, I have to keep the pressure on. And I don't like that, but there's nothing I can do. I pretty much already lose because he has healing, so if you heal, I lose because I can't do anything. Sort of just a dead turn play that I can't do anything. I love the way this guy looks. Turquoise Skull Zombie, or at least the way the skull looks. The start of turn player loses 1, this gets 1. Seems like a good job for Berry Blast, even though it doesn't seem really entirely worth it. Now this thing would die anyway, just from the... Or no, I guess not quite. Let's see. That'll get it to 1. Doesn't bother me too much. Maybe I underestimate how good this environment can be, especially with interactions like that, but now's not really the time to do it. Now he's going to have some easy big removal for it. So this, yeah, easy fucking prediction. Choose the lane, destroy 3 or less. But that would have been much better later with the dinosaurs that we're about to summon. Yeah, I don't care about this dinky guy here. We could do the same thing again, and he's going to have removal for it again, or I guess I can't do it. The goal is still to go face, but I can't afford to do it because... You have to get as much damage into the face as possible, and I'm just not getting it. Right, that's the real win condition here. It's not about anything else. I do like this guy, but it's the only thing in the whole game with armor too. One of my favorite mechanics as well, but don't really get to use it a whole lot. This thing can be a real surprise to people at times. Like, that amount of damage can be really, really tough. They're obviously going to have an answer for it, but sometimes it feels like people just have like 40 card removal decks where like every single thing you do, because this game doesn't have that many forms of removal. Like, it's very limited for each class and everything. Make 2 other zombies in random lanes. Just don't be the left lane, please. Of course. Like, okay, dude. With 2 or oh wow, he had another one of those. We at least will sort of trade favorably, so that was still sort of a desperation play that he made. Because if he didn't get that... Not a surprise if you're live streaming. Okay, I don't care about all this. I mean, I gotta just go for it. I don't know what else... Or no, I should do this first, actually. Okay, that's not a big deal. Okay, I'll absorb the 6/6 at least, presumably. And I have the little dinky 2 damage from that I could have maybe done. So this is a lot of damage that I'm presenting. Draw 2 cards. No, but I just get triggered by removal in so many of these games because I love playing on the board. Like, I want to show off the crazy, you know... Okay, dude, okay. And you might think, oh, he got lucky, but he didn't get lucky because that's an interaction that's like... Oh, there's only 1 9-cost zombie in the game, so therefore you're guaranteed to get it if you evolve an 8. Oh, I don't know how it works, but something like that. Like, look, dude. There's objectively nothing I can do, so... Health can't go below 1, which that's sort of just the icing on the cake because... I really wouldn't even care normally. Right, like I'm not going to win anyway, so I'm not even going to get to the point where I can do that. I think this one started off pretty well, but I just couldn't keep up with the pace. You just gotta... Look, dude, how many of those does he fucking have? And how many does he get in the course of a single game? Bro. Getting hard countered over here. And I do love this whole attempt to make so many copies of that. Good game. Obviously, there's nothing I can do. We still got him reasonably low, I guess, but... Alright, so we'll try Infinity here. Infinity and then Combustible. See if we can get to rank 33 ever in my life. If not tonight, because it's been a while since we just got to 32 today, but I mean, we were stuck at 31 for a couple days. And I've been playing this every single day, so I'll just stay up all night. I'll do a 24-hour stream of this to try to do it, because that unironically is what it feels like I'm gonna have to do. If I was a kid, I would have to skip school to play this game. Which, to be fair, that's how most card game ladder experiences would be. You would have to play... That's the only game that you can play that month, because you only have a month to do it. So if I was doing that in Hearthstone or something, you don't really have time to play other games, too. Although I kind of did at that point. Maybe I was just playing longer sessions, but... Should have played the Lava Guava in the water lane. Okay, let's see what we got here. Just go face for 4. This is also an aggro deck that's very degenerate and full throttle. So if they have too many answers, I'm in trouble. This is the kind of turn that you live for. They literally let me hit them with a 4 attack minion on turn 2 with no resistance. Okay, sure, I'll take it. Make my night. And that's especially poignant given the fact that it's solar flare. Okay. I don't know what it is about that beginning that made that guy so intimidated, because he's just played a shitty 2-mana 4/1 that's just a joke card that nobody would actually really play. There's so many cards in these decks that are like not real cards that people are actually using. They're all just like, you know, whatever I have. It's the best thing I have at that cost or whatever. You have a 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually don't mind that on a curve level. I just have to presume that I'm gonna get other low cost cards too. I love this as a start. Is this game gonna actually make me like playing aggro? Because I don't really like either. You know, I'm sort of always in the middle. I don't like aggro. I don't like control. Not that I hate them, but like... I always like that nice middle of the road, fill up the board, summon big stuff, try to win like that, which sometimes people will associate that with control, but it's not really that simple, because that's going to have a lot of other win conditions and stuff built in. Where I keep saying that this game doesn't really have control because it doesn't feel like it really. It's still too simple. Like, the most control deck in this game feels like a mid-range deck in other games, because sometimes, I don't know, it goes on for like a million turns and you can deck them out in Dead Man's Hand and all this kind of crazy crap. It's like this game is just like, oh yeah, I just summoned a couple of dinosaurs and that's it. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Magic Beanstalk or something, that's still not really... Yeah, like even Rose, people say is mid-Rose, not really control Rose. Yeah, this is a beautiful spot to be in. And you can freeze something, but he's not even summoning anything, so what am I supposed to do? You know, I should almost just not do anything and do that. I have an instinct right now, like, you could do... Well, but this is such a crushing play, too. I don't know. It's a little greedy to do that, but... Because I guarantee they're just going to summon stuff, and then I could have AoE'd it down and just... Yeah, we can do another one, sure. He's gonna end my whole aggro career because I'm gonna lose all my aggro heroes to him. Or in fact, since Infinity is doing so well, I'll play as Combustible because I don't want to let Infinity lose this excellent streak. So I'll play as Plants. Or now we should do what I was just saying. Somehow. We're like, I'll save it for the AoE, or I have the bounce. So, unless they have an AoE themselves. Yeah. Look at this, dude. Look at this, dude. I love this because I start rooting for heroes that I don't typically like. I'm not a big fan of Infinity, but look at how he's doing right now. Trying to salvage my shitty destroyed run that I'm already, you know, so discouraged. But somehow Rose is gonna come back. Like, really, if you do here, I'll be so mad. We've seen some moments like this, though, where I just can't believe it, but it's only turn 6. What is this, Marvel Snap, where every game has to end in 6 turns? I've said that like a million times because I keep trying to shit all over that game. Yeah, I forgot to mention that with all... Okay, dude, you're still dead. You're still dead. I just love seeing Rose's face all torn in pain like that. Because I hate her so much. I even hated her in Garden Warfare. She's just so irritating with her whole style of play and her whole vibe and everything. Yeah, we'll skip ahead. We'll do Combustible, but I'll keep the Infinity Streak alive. And this is good. I mean, they're kind of very similar decks anyway. Very aggro heavy. But no, Solar Flare has impressed me a lot too, because I always didn't like her, but over the course of doing this, I've actually had some pretty good runs with her as well. Okay, that's fine with me. Okay, this is very important to not allow to get out of control. So you got the little Leafy synergy incoming here. You like the design of Battle for Neighborville or Garden Warfare 2, Rose? I don't think I even played Battle for Neighborville. I only played Garden Warfare. Somehow when I went to play it, I almost thought it was already offline or something. Or people were saying like nobody plays Battle for Neighborville anymore. Okay, this can be really good with the whole evolution effect. It's a very fun card, but it can also be very frustrating, and you can kind of know the throttle points, like, oh, I know I'm likely to get this card because there's only one card of that cost. That happens more with like higher cost stuff though. Yeah, they copied Overwatch. Everybody always says that with every game in that genre. Like Paladins copied Overwatch, and so did that, and so did... Alright, that's a little bit hard to deal with. Or wait, it's gonna be the Hunt S. Well, I guess I messed up then, because I should have played something else first and then done it. That was still pretty efficient. I thought somehow they'd still keep it alive. Okay, this is... Oh, or they'll just get another one. Yeah, Sis thinks she's Samus. Oh, I was even making that joke, like, oh, she reminds me of Samus, but I didn't know that was actually her title, or name. Space Pirate, though, that goes against... That's what Samus fights against. But, like, I really didn't know that's what she was called. I just said that on a whim. Okay, this is... I don't know what I'm doing. Whatever you summon second is going to get absorbed by that. So what if I just do like this and then this? I don't really care if they get the frenzy. Yeah, that's an oxymoron. If Samus was a bad girl, she would be a space pirate herself. Which of course they treat space pirates like a race rather than a group. Like anybody could be a space pirate if you're just going out stealing stuff, but it's like that race that you keep fighting against of the same group, you know, they're the same people every time. Okay, we could get rid of either of those. The mole kale is kind of cute, but I don't know. Actually, it is pretty good, so I'll just do it and I'll ignore this. And what is this? When hurt, deal 4 damage to a zombie here. Well, I don't really get it. Or I'll just do that, or it'll... Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Or I could have done it there with it, because I'm expecting this to die to that anyway, so... Otherwise, I would have berry blasted it. Okay, this card is just... Look, dude. Look. I cannot deal with that card. It's just one of those things. Like, it just hard counters aggro to such an extent that I can't do anything about it. So... You could do this. You could do this. Kind of a cute play, but I'm still going to get destroyed. Whenever they have this many brains and cards left over, you know they're going to have an answer for everything. He's ranked 45. He's already 50. Nobody else is even really trying, it seems like, including myself. Even though this is the hardest I've ever tried. Or if I get one more rank, it'll be the highest rank I've ever been. So I sort of subverted my thing a little bit there, but by sidestepping playing Infinity, because I know I would have gotten destroyed probably by him. But let's let him get to rank 33, and then I'll go on to Wall Knight. Well, if I lose, we gotta have like some signature streak, like what we had with Cerberus and with like Cerberus in Smite, like where we just go on like literally a 10 rank win streak, 50 games in a row or something crazy with just the same hero. If it wasn't for the block meter, I would have actually won there. Unironically, objectively won. Like, really, bro? What a great mechanic. Or I guess if I had berry blasted them, but how would I have known? Block plus bonus. Okay, that was still a good game. Okay, here we go. Give me 2 more games in a row. I'm begging you, Infinity. Please put me out of my misery. This is all I want. Just 33 and I'm fine for the day. Or I'll try to go further, I guess, but... Because I have to do an average of 2 ranks a day, otherwise I'm not going to have enough time. Right? Even if I have 10 days left, I have to get almost 20 ranks. Right, so it's becoming mathematically unfeasible to do this. Okay, a mere rank 15, but I shouldn't underestimate them. We've lost a fair share of games to ranks like that. We have a 2, 3, 4. I'm okay with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, but I doubt I'll do the 1, or I could just do it to the face, or I'm happier to do that. Okay, very good. Turn 1. I don't care what they do. I mean, the impact that has is actually insane, because what else could I have done on turn 1 to do 4 damage? Let's actually do this, and then I'll also hit you in the face with that if I feel like, or I'll get rid of whatever measly resistance you put out, but I guess I can't. I don't care. I'm still going to go face. Now, will overshoot pop the block? Yeah, okay. So now you'll hit him with both again. Or bounce. Again, bounce is kind of irrelevant to these kind of minions. What would this cost if you get it back? It costs 1, I guess. Which is inefficient compared to what it was before, because it would have cost, you know, it would have cost, 1 for both of them, so you just kind of have to deal with that. But this is one of those cards. Like, this isn't a card you can actually have in the game, in your collection, right? So, or maybe it is, in some shitty other capacity that nobody would actually use it, but it might be one of those contextual cards only that you can have this way. If you get it in the course of a game with some, you know, return effect like that. So they're not using anything really too novel unless they have some ice synergy that could scare me a little bit. Now you have the ability to buff these as well. Probably the best place though. Okay, so we got the little shark, which is pretty good, but it's not really very meaningful for aggro. Like it's just a good card, period, obviously. And it turns all these weenies into, it basically gives everything deadly. It even gives your tricks deadly. Okay, at least he doesn't have a buff to go along with that. We'll trade into the cattail. I'm still very happy with my health situation. I just don't know about, I'm not doing quite enough damage. I would like to do that, but I would also like to do this for the conga thing to kill that. You know what? I'll actually wait. I can do something else on there and just see if I really need it. Make them think I'm totally burnt out of my hand. And like I won't be able to do anything. We'll hit you there. You'll get a card draw from it. He's down to 7. He'll be down to 6-5. Or even, you know, that's a pretty good trade-off with the 1 HP. But that could still come back to bite me. Deadly doesn't really matter. Now, we can just keep him away from that. And what you can do is you can get a legendary from that. You're presenting lethal here. What does this do? When played next to a zombie, conjure a superpower. You got 6 mana left to try to survive this. You're going to take 5 from that. Or you'll take 3 then, I guess. You're still doing it, dude. You're still staying alive. But I mean, obviously I'm going to win this one. Not to jinx it, but... yeah, you still have the 5-5 up there. That will save you for now. I mean, the 3-peater can get out of control if he does like the 8 cost card, triple attack shenanigans. I mean, I don't know what it is that I'm expecting to happen, but he's gonna still somehow do something here. Right, just the fact that I'm leaving that around for so long. But it would still kill it for this effect because... or no, it wouldn't, because this would be dead by then. Bro. He's really dragging it out. But that guy's worth it just for the animation alone. Or no, he did survive actually. Never mind. So he'll cause that to die. Effectively deadly. You might question why doesn't he just say all zombies have deadly, but that's why, because it applies to the tricks as well. You could do that, and then we could buff the little dinky guy here as well. So this bro is fighting pretty hard, but I have no sympathy when I'm trying to gun for rank 33 here, so it's okay. Draw 2 cards. I mean, again, don't blame me. Blame the matchmaking. Like, you're rank 15, bro. Like, why am I even playing you? Just like when I have to play rank 50. Like, why is that something I have to do when I'm only rank 20, 30 range? So I played like 3 rank 50s but on the ladder, but I've only played 1 of them. Because of the simple fact that the other 2 were black screens. They were today too. It just sort of bugged out and it wouldn't let me actually play. And then it counted as a loss. So they were like lag switching me out. It was only against those 2 that's ever happened. So, okay, this is a game of destiny right here. I have to win. This is exactly what we had happen before too. And I just... yeah, rank 26, nothing too crazy there. And at this point in the month, that does kind of mean something because you might say at the beginning of the month, well, you're playing a bronze rank 1, but it could be somebody on their way to rank 50 because it's so early in the month, they just haven't had the time to get there. But anybody who's really a hardcore tryhard player now would already be there, or, you know, it would reflect on them pretty well, right? That it's halfway through the season, so you would already have whatever you want here. We can save the bullseye unless we get another 1 cost. Even though arguably you should do it. I mean, it's a good value card in its own right. I mean, 1 mana, 1/3. Okay, this is a very important game, so I better not fuck anything up. I like the way it's starting, but they might be a little cocky. That, oh, they're going to have an answer for everything, and they're just making me think I have a chance. So let's see what we got. Okay, I'd be willing to do this for the sake of the for the buffs here. So this is a crazy board to have. I wonder what they can do about it. You're level 50. Those bot level 50 keep crashing my game all day. Oh, I didn't even know they're bots. I just thought they're players. Huh. But yeah, whatever the... Either way, that makes it even worse somehow. Okay, this is an amazing start. I could have not asked for... If I lose a game like this, I'll just delete my account right now because I could not have asked for anything better. But the problem is these kind of decks can sometimes outlast you too, despite all your board presence and effort and aggro. So now you have the bullseye, and you have the ability to get all these buffs and everything, get the overshoot. The problem is now it gets a little stagnant, even though my board is still really good. Because there's like really nothing I can do here, so... Right, like I could play the gravestone, which I don't even know if I want to. Certainly the con man earned his keep there. +1/+1 for each plant hero. Okay, you could do it here just to save that, I guess. Right, just sort of tank a turn. Get that, which is not even the one that's in... Or wait. Oh, no, that is mine. I thought something else happened. They are pretty low. I don't know what they're going to get here to save them. He's still alive. Very, very low. If only I could have done this one turn earlier. Look at these two dead turns back to back. This is the one dead turns because you're a zombie, but this is the problem with the zombies is they end up getting screwed over with their own stuff because they don't have team up. So I could balance whatever he's doing here in such a way that, well, he's actually letting himself be open to lethal anyway, though. And this would be guaranteed lethal because now you have bullseye. Or no. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I better not fuck up now. It would be because... fuck. It would have been guaranteed lethal because of the thing, but I forgot about the stupid environment. Don't tell me, dude. Okay, that was my mistake at least, but this will refill up the board, but the problem is it doesn't matter because none of this stuff is... I don't know, like I don't care about his board, but this isn't going to be enough to kill him still. They don't even have a block meter anymore. This is my favorite version of the game right here where I, you know, get rid of the block meter. Dude, if... No. Am I really going to fuck this up when I just... Oh, come on. Infinity is normally aggro. Yeah, I mean, at least that's the best I can do with them because I don't have too many other cards. Okay, I don't know why I'm playing it like this, but... I feel like I'm almost losing on purpose now, so... I literally had lethal. I just fucking... Yeah, I don't know if he has removal or not, though. Okay, I can pop that, unless he's gonna heal. Make it 3-1 here. Make the 1-1 here. Pop the thing with the little... Oh, no, I don't have enough mana for it, though. And now he'll have one left after all this. It's still a decent board presence that I have. I mean, I'm probably still gonna win, but I don't like how that went. Okay, now I can do the walrus plus the 2 damage, I guess, or... It's not like I'm in any... Oh, wait, what? Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing. So I kind of want to save this for the 2 damage, just in case something happens, but... I don't know. What could you possibly have now, bro? You're gonna ruin my whole fucking week if you do this. You got 8 suns, so... Okay, you have lethal in 2 different ways and almost a 3rd way here. Especially if you try to put something in front of this to try to save you. Okay. No, dude, no way. Bro is really gonna fucking do... Dude, come on. He just won't go down, man. Okay, so we'll go here. Thanks for the follow. Okay, please, please. This cannot go on forever. The heal thing could really fuck me over here too. Deadly on this would be okay, but nothing is gonna really help me anyway. Or wait, I have to do the math a little better because... I want to have that somehow in reserve, but... Plumber would win. I just want him to summon something with the expectation that he's going to block it and then kill it, but it could be something bigger. Yeah, like even that, but that doesn't work because it'll still die. I don't understand, man. I don't get it. This would be like the swabby that you get, right? Which itself would basically kill him. I'm so confused by what's happening, actually. Argo's lane 3, so Swabby. It'll throw 2, so oh yeah, that's a good idea too, actually. I don't understand how this game really happened, man. Now you can go in the water, but the problem is you'll heal for too much, even if it did. Or now, don't you get like the infinite loop with this shit? Now he's gonna full heal or something. Or no, it actually didn't do all that much. Or that can't actually kill you? I don't fucking understand. That's at least an iconic comeback win that I can't even believe happened. Okay, whatever, dude. Whatever. So we lost the combustible. Now we gotta go to fucking just bullshit, dude. Wall Knight, I don't care. It seems like so many times you're gonna win, but then you don't know exactly what they're gonna have, so it's not like such a sure thing, but... YouTube Unlimited Spark Hack. Okay, dude. Now it's ruined. Like, I'm obviously gonna not win 2 in a row, so it's over. That was the best chance I had. $30 to $50 is pretty tough, but sometimes you're not getting matched against people like that anyway. Like, you know, I'm sometimes playing like much lower ranked players anyway, so... And yeah, Wall Knight is such that you end up not really even taking advantage of it because it's kind of such a slow pace that it's just not that good of a deck, so... I can just ignore that for now. It doesn't really do anything aside from take up space for them. You gotta figure a way to... I can do this here or something else, and I'll do it. What heroes do I struggle with the most? Probably most recently, all these sort of mid-range ones like Wall Knight and whatever, the Yeti, the Smash, because they're not bad decks. They're just like, they're too slow. So the better decks are gonna really beat me in the late game. So the best luck I've had is with the aggro decks. Combustible, Infinity, Solar Flare, just because I can finish them off before they get to all their better stuff. Right, because whatever I'm going to do with this Wall Knight deck isn't going to win, because it's like I don't have any good cards at that late game. I have the Loco Coco as my highest thing, but that's not really a win condition, so... You know, I'll last till turn 10, 12, 15, but then what? Like, I don't really know what to do with this because I want to block it. I guess I'll just do it. I don't know. Again, not exactly the top of the barrel when it comes to card quality here. Yeah, we can do one, sure. Yeah, that game was so fucking annoying though, that Wall Knight Infinity Ultimate Showdown of the Ages. Alright, this would be... Oh, well, I don't really want to do it though. Like, what was the point if I'm not going to do the strike? Like, this is not an aggro deck at all, so... I don't know why I'm thinking like that, but I just can't do anything anyway. There's just no... I need, like, Cornucopia really is the only card I can think of that would be so good with this. Then I would get... You know, have something to at least play for. Like, I'm gonna sit here trying to trade into this thing for like a century, and it's never gonna happen, so... He's just gonna solo me with that. Like, literally, I can't do anything. I'll use this on it, I don't care. Like, what do you want me to do, man? I could do this, but it'll pop another one out there. I'm obviously just dead because he's not going to let me do anything. And that's kind of cute. I'm almost willing to do it, but I don't know. I probably should have. Hammer lane for... Yeah, but then it makes another one is kind of the problem, though. Okay, that finally gets rid of it. Now at least I can try to salvage this a little bit. I should assume that anything there isn't going to be a problem, but... I don't know. I'll just do that anyway. Okay, it doesn't kill it, but it's okay, and they're down to 5. So, meaning they would potentially die if you get the strike through, which would be probably my only chance. Or in fact, oh no, it won't. And I'm dead because of Bullseye. Watch the pirate that comes out of the barrel. That would have been a very expensive play, I guess, but... Okay, I actually officially give up, man. When you have a chance like that, now see what happens, like, fucking... Alright, now who would be next? We go back to the Yeti. So you have the Yeti, then you have Green Shadow. That was fucking bullshit, though. Not that last game. That last game was what you expect, but... If you get something good, give me Cornucopia, but I can't expect anything for... We already got a couple of legendaries recently, so I can't even complain. We got, like, that shark, and we got the other thing. The, what was it? The Loco Coco. Which, again, that is good, but imagine how bad it was before I got that, because... Okay, so we got Yeti. Of course, he's the newest addition that I just got not too long ago. He's very similar to the Smash, so he's not really bad, but... We have 2244. I'm almost willing to keep it because I'm sure I'll get something low in there. Nightcap, who I always kind of make fun of, and you don't really see all that often. That would have been so beautiful if I just won that Wall Knight thing. I think I pretty much did have lethal too, and I maybe missed it earlier on in the game. But who would have thought that they would have had a chance to do that? Like, that is utterly insane. Wait, at least it'll lose what little attack it has here. I don't really care too much about that. It only becomes a threat maybe with the monolith thing later. Or, I don't know if I really should have even bothered doing that. Sometimes I play stuff just to play it because I don't want to, you know, this can be such good value, but it's sort of a slow play too, where you're not really getting board presence, but it really puts a lot of pressure. If he doesn't deal with it, it can get out of hand very quickly and give me basically infinite value, which makes it a card that you should almost save for the very end. Like, if you both burn out each other's hands and then you keep doing this once they use everything up, then it can be really good in the, like, sort of late game mode, and he is letting it stick around. Okay, this is still alive. That thing is okay. This is okay. So as much as I'd like to keep doing that, I should probably do something else. We can deal with one of these and just play a little defensively, which is kind of the purpose of this deck. But again, what is my win condition once I do that? And I have a couple nurses and stuff, but it's not really a win condition. But wait, that can be really annoying. Paradise and that force field too, that makes you just invincible. All the plants in that lane invincible. Right, this, he's gonna summon something big, and there's nothing I can do about it. And I mean, I can get rid of one of them, but I can put a certain amount of pressure here, and then when it hurts the zombie, bounce the zombie. Oh, really? Of all things, you would do that one there. I'm almost not too bothered by that because it doesn't seem like he really has a freeze deck. Okay, that's not the end of the world, but pop the block meter, or I guess he won't even. Okay, what do we have here? We have... You know, sometimes it behooves you to play multiple things together in such a way, but... Like... Even that won't heal me at all, so that's kind of a bad play because it's not going to actually do damage. It should still count, though, for the lifesteal. That's stupid, kind of. Like, obviously it won't damage them, but... And that doesn't even have a keyword. Like, what is this? Elusive in Hearthstone up until 2024, where it has, like, a long-winded description of what the effect is, but it doesn't actually have a... You know, it doesn't have a proper thing here. Proper keyword. Okay, that was at least lucky. This is just kind of totally random what I can do here. I was dead. Good game. That actually seemed pretty even, though. Like, I kind of liked the pace of it. It just didn't quite go the right way. Or what they summoned in the Paradise thing could have been utterly much more devastating than that stupid squash. Good game. Okay, let me do a couple more here. We'll do a green shadow. No, that was like a Kriparian bad luck iconic moment where I lost that game. He has 1 HP, no block meter. Like, how the fuck does that even happen? Oh, this is like the ice one though, so I don't know if I even like this or not. It's had a couple good moments, but it's kind of, I've never used it before till now. Or like I'm trying to make it ice synergistic a little bit, but I don't really have all the cards to be able to do it. You're still trying to just stall the game out and slow the game down, I guess you could say. Freeze the game until you get to turn 8 and do still sort of the same thing. Dark Matter Dragon Fruit. So who did I play as just now? I did the Yeti and I did the Oh yeah, give me that. Especially when it's a rank 31, I'll take it. Come on, nobody ever comes back after you see the screen. This is what we got to do. I'll farm my wins like that. Give me a concession. You got to just win 2 in a row. It's much more feasible than winning 3 in a row. And we got a measly rank 16, even though I talk trash and then still lose to them. Doubling them up. So I'll keep that. I won't keep that. I won't keep that. I won't keep that. Now, if I just get a freeze effect, this can get out of hand very quickly, and I like that. Right? Of which I have several. And if they don't deal with this quickly, okay, fine. Not a big deal, though, because that, you know, could save the 3-peater later or something. So yeah, this is much more focused on the ice aspect. Not a very good second turn there, though. You might say, oh, then why would I keep that? But there's going to be a time where I really wish I had it, so I guess it's okay. You can freeze that, which in and of itself isn't a very big deal. Alright, let's just get rid of that. I can't really do anything with these for now. I wish he would have played that in the middle, but of course he's smart enough to know to play around that. It would still be sort of worth it to maybe do that anyway. Or maybe I don't mind this. You know, I don't have like a freeze synergy or anything with it, but it doesn't matter. Like, I'm just doing it to trade. Right, I just have to get rid of that. Hopefully the attack value doesn't matter, but the health value does. So you would think he has sort of a hodgepodge deck himself just because he is a rank 16 whatever random clown, but little do you realize that I have the same thing too. You could do this and you could freeze a couple things or freeze one thing here. This probably is pretty worth it because you get to well, he'll get buffed though in the same moment, right? Or I don't know what exactly happened there, but I'm getting a little bit too low, which I don't like. Let's just freeze 2 things. How about that? We'll just freeze them both. Even though we won't kill either one. Or no, we will kill that. Okay. Again, not a very efficient play, but I'm just trying to survive for now. I don't like how the freeze effect visually goes away before the turn is actually over. But even through all that, you still won't get to actually kill anything. So one of those things will become the Night of the Living Dead. I'm very likely going to lose this game, which is very surprising, but nothing I can really do about it. That'll be the best chance that I have, which even that isn't going to be enough, and they probably have some answer, although maybe not. They always have like a 1-cost superpower to make up for the fact of you know, so you'll kill everything there. You'll have the 5/5, which I hopefully will absorb. And now is not really the time to freeze. That was a good recovery play. So do I get carried by Dark Matter Dragon Fruit here, or does he have an answer? If he tries to have an answer, I can freeze it. And so now... what you can do is you can freeze it, and you can also summon this. And anything they put in the middle, well, I could have used that a little bit earlier. Anything they put in the middle, I could easily deal with from the perspective of, with this as well. So you can put less pressure on the middle. They'll freeze this, which means I won't have to worry about it next turn either. This one's still a little bit tight, and this is still going to die. I'm not really too happy about that. I could still lose. I mean, it's very possible. You know, shouldn't he still be frozen? Because otherwise, what's the point if... I don't get it. Or I didn't even need to do that because it would have died to the thing anyway. Or, oh no, you know what? I forgot about that too. I'm playing sort of too fast that I'm missing a lot of good things. But no, isn't he still frozen? Because if he's not frozen, then why? Okay, dude, okay. Whatever, dude. I'm actually gonna lose because I probably won't have an answer for that. So I don't understand how freeze works then as a mechanic, because I did it. What the fuck, man? I mean, is there maybe some math with the block meter that could potentially do it? I don't know. Right, where you get me... I don't know. If they both give like 3, which they are capable of doing. These almost look like the backs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards at that angle. Those stupid... okay, fuck me. Why isn't he frozen? Game broken. Yeah, if it doesn't work like that, then I don't understand. Because they trade in and kill that. Right? So, if it doesn't freeze them the next turn, then what's the point? It'll freeze it the same turn that it just attacked, and then the next turn it's unfrozen. So it didn't freeze it at all. It just did it cosmetically for the rest of that turn. I don't understand. Okay, so Solar Flare is next, and so we have the Yeti, or I mean the Smash. It might not have mattered too much, but it would have bought me like one more turn. Yeah, it would have to work that way. Otherwise, in combat context, you trade into something, it dies, but then the next turn it can't attack. He didn't hurt the zombie, so he doesn't get... Oh, yeah, my mistake. Because I forgot, he's armor 2. Okay, that's my bad. Because, yeah, I'm not used to armor 2 because there's nothing else in the game that has it, so... That is a pretty awesome card, the Zombie King. Also known as Joe Biden, am I right? Okay, we gotta win 3 in a row, which I'm certainly not going to do, so I'll just be doing this all night. I don't really like doing that either, but yeah, these are the kind of wins we need. He sees the rank difference and just do it, you know, every game, but... Bro, like, just give me a 2-game win streak, please. Should not be this difficult. Like, rank 31 to 32 and 32 to 33 have been between those two, like, the most excruciating shit in my whole time playing this game. So it makes me just realize that probably I'm not going to be able to do this, but overall, getting to rank 50 But maybe we'll have some good stretches later. I don't see why it would be any different, though. And yeah, like, what do these rank 50s even play for once they're rank 50? There must be some other even higher challenge they can do, but... Like, if I lose to a rank 50, it's like, what is he doing? He's not getting anything out of it. He's just doing it to troll me or just to show off. Yeah, look at all these low rank matchups we're getting, too, but... We just lost to one, so I can't say anything. That's why, like, my decks are so streaky, because they're not really that good. I just have to beat 2 people, and one of them is a rank 10. So if I can't do it, I don't deserve to win anyway. Right, he'll bounce it back, which is not a big deal, actually. And I am trying to play defensively, but I also don't like the idea of simply trading that. But I guess I will. But I mean, look at what that guy did too. He summons the king, and then he gives it a buff, and then he gets the thing, Night of the Living Dead. Like, it's not just like some ordinary thing that's happening. Like, that was a very impressive series of interactions. Okay, we'll do this, and I'll hopefully get the... Okay, well, why are we getting so many concessions though? You shouldn't read into the rank that much. I mean, you could easily beat me. But you're making my life easier. So now, can we please... We're literally win trading. I'm a paid actor over here. But now we'll still lose this one. Like, fucking... They're trying to hand it to me. Give me a 3rd concession in a row. That'll feel really worth it. People are just intimidated by the rank that they're playing against. Little did they realize the clown that they're playing against, or at least the clown decks that we're having. Okay, 22 is not too bad. Okay, 1. We don't want that. We don't want that. See, now I'm discouraged by that mulligan because I realize I could give up the 3 cost, but then I'll probably get something higher because evidently that's just what the game wants to give me here, so I'll just deal with that. Or you should really arguably put it there. Well... It depends. Now, you already know that he's going to end up there, so... It's especially impactful in the early game because they're not going to be able to play a bunch of stuff on the same turn. You might think I'm overcommitting to, like, playing everything right away, but... It's okay because I have nothing else really to do with it anyway. Now, anything he plays is going to end up there as well because they're going to, you know, obviously have team up, or now not. This is a 0-4. He seems to always do a double take on the interaction. Wait, this could be much more valuable actually later, right? If he summons like a bigger nut or something more valuable. Okay, that interaction is very... That card is very irritating. It's kind of like that little spray thing we got fucked over with a couple times. Destroy everything with 2 or less. Like, there's just nothing I can do about it. Yeah, this is looking to be a definite loss because I just have nothing going. 4 Magic Beanstalks in your deck, okay. Unless I get like a perfect sequence of cards that I can actually play here. This card is kind of useless. This card is kind of useless, at least for this situation. That was a very clutch, perfect play. And I don't know whether I want it to be... Or actually, that would have been fine for the Amphibious, but... I don't really care too much about that lane right now. Okay. Okay, can I just ignore that and... I could do that if I had to. I could buff this if I have to. If he summons something every turn to block it. I mean, that would be almost lethal in itself in one shot. Really can't do anything. I might be better off just doing this, since I'll never be able to actually play something. But if they summon something else big now, I'm in trouble. We get 2 disconnect wins, where somebody concedes right away, and then... Yeah, I mean, this guy's just invincible, so I can't do anything to him. But the splash damage doesn't matter, or it will now because... Or no, it's not the splash damage that'll do it. And it still won't kill this guy either. We could just do this, or we could try to... I could still try to buff it later even. Move a plant. Could move it here and hit him for whatever. So won't even trade adequately. I don't really know what the movement is going to do for me. I mean, it would have killed that anyway, so... Okay, we're getting some of our big guns here, but it's not going to be quite enough because I can't really do anything. Yeah, I would need this heal very badly, and I'm not going to get it. Right, it would be very nice if for once in your life you don't have removal, but you've had an infinite amount so far. Like every single turn, I try to summon something. Are you finally not going to have it? Now, I won't get the healing effect. I might get it from my actual... That's 2 games in a row that we've had the nurse that we can't actually do anything. I'm actually just dead. Wow, this is just looking up to be so fucking annoying, man. Give me a couple more disconnect wins, because that's all I'm getting here. It's just so repetitive, this back and forth. There's no win streak. Every time you lose a thing. Like, this could just go on forever. You need like some 70% god level meta deck win streak caliber thing. Or I mean win percentage. That I obviously just don't have here. Yeah, try Solar Flare. Just need like a 2-game win streak. Or wait, is it going to be 3 now or what? I forgot. It's always my best bet with the aggro decks, but I don't really care. Like, just... I don't have any faith, really. So, you pop the block meter. That doesn't bother me. All these slow plays, like conjuring the superpowers and stuff, don't really matter to me. Right, because they're not... I mean, I could always counter that if I really want, but... Okay, that's good, that's good. He's really stacking that shit up, which clearly is gonna win him the game later, but is it really though? I mean, it's a lot of damage that you're letting me get in. Already through 2 of your block meters, already through half of your health. And you'll have this guy coming up. Or... Does damage again +1. Maybe I'll just wait. Or fuck. I should have probably just done that. The little environment. Or even if I did it to get rid of that. But he's played like a lot of slow turns in a row, but now he's gonna have an answer for everything, I guess. Or I don't know. All these brains have nothing to do with it. Look how slow he's playing. Like, what kind of a player is this? You're basically dead. You're literally gonna be dead. Man, that sound is really fucking annoying. It was like an eardrum busting moment. So now I can't imagine that you're gonna win this, but this is the average win that we see. Right, where I'm just gonna get fucked. Like this one turn now is gonna destroy me. And it's kind of rightfully so because he's been waiting his whole life for this moment. I mean, he has strike through anyway, but is he gonna have like some sort of other ancillary thing? Like the strike through alone would kill you, so it's more so removal that you need. You have 11 brains, you would think there's something you can do. This guy's just a brain fiend. Oh, even that. It doesn't necessarily mean that you'll win, but zombies can't be hurt this turn. Technically you would still be dead, and the reason why is the strike through should still work because it won't hit that, but it'll still hit his face, right? Yeah, he's still dead. But no, he played like way too slow in the beginning of that game. Okay, I need one more game, dude, please, man. This is the most annoying shit ever. Just one more. Okay, 1, 2, 3 is good enough for me, dude. I don't know why I still have this fucking thing in there. Just disconnect, dude. Just disconnect. Not because I'm gonna win, but because whatever. That's my only chance of winning. You let me learn that little glitch that the bots keep doing. I'd be willing to do this because +1/+1 if you made 6 sun. Okay, we'll go for this. If it doesn't work, they can obviously deal with it. It's fine. Save that for the epic berry blast combo OTK when they get down to 6 health. This may get absorbed by the block meter. That's a very slow play as well. Okay. Make a 1/1 dancer. Doesn't really bother me too much. We can do the pairs here, I guess. Preparing a pair of pairs to pair. Good old tongue twister, like, you know, because even pairing something means like you're cutting it, right? Like you're pairing a plant, pairing a fruit. Alright, the problem with this is they're putting up a lot of resistance now. I like that last guy, how he just played so incredibly slowly, and the Bad Moon Rising almost still would have saved him. Okay, that's cute just because, you know, good curve play. We can try something with this. Okay, I like those kind of slow plays, even though it's going to be good for them later. This will survive. This will be good. So can I withstand the insane number of cards he has in his hand? And the answer is probably not. Okay, I don't know if he'll really be able to take advantage of that, so... The problem that we run into is... Okay, this could be good. Unfortunately, we have kind of too many things out there. With respect to, you know, we can't even play anything. We would have 11 health, and we got the crazy cat lady here, triggering JD Vance all night. Look how useless she is. She doesn't even have any kids. Okay, dude. Now we could still do it if I... Okay, that's problematic. We just do this and they think, oh, they have 1 HP left, so it's fine. I mean, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do in so many of these games. I don't know why removal triggers me so much in this game, especially. Just because there is so much less of it that I expect. But then you just see the same ones over and over. Okay. Whatever I get from this could be good, though. Cut their health in half. Oh, if only I could have done it, though. Because, you know, you'd be down to literally, if you do these two together. Now, their health will be cut in half. It'll be 4. It'll be 8 to 4. Which the strike through alone could do, but you're obviously gonna... Oh, no, I could do it, but you'd have to get lucky with the berry blast damage. Or wait, that counted as a thing. And how much you want to bet? They're gonna have an answer for it, obviously. That's too bad. I'm obviously gonna lose still. Fucking bullshit. Man. That dandelion thing is actually pretty fucking awesome, though. Where you cut their health in half. Okay, let's try Badman Rising. I mean, we're sort of simulating the experience. This is what it's going to be like. It doesn't matter even if I... There's no way we're going to get to 50 by doing it like this. I don't know what the expectation could be. Like, look at the back and forth aspect of it. Sometimes you might question that I play this always so early, but I expect that they won't always have an answer for it. So I feel like you could always wait, but... Or they're dumb enough. They could have an answer for it, but then they're dumb enough not to take the answer for it. Right, like, why wouldn't you have done that? Or, obviously, that's fine, too. Okay, that's pretty good. But no, I mean, arguably, you should only play that when you're going to get the guaranteed value from it. This is going to be, Okay, that's fine with me. We want to play a bit defensively, try to build up the board so we can work towards the, ability to play Badman Rising, which I almost never get to actually do. That doesn't bother me too much. Or, though we will die because of it. Okay, draw 2 cards. I don't even get it half the time. Badman, like, I have 2 of them in here and I have 3 of them, so maybe I should add another. Maybe I should have gotten 4. Took me 3 days to get from... That's actually not even too bad, though. 3 days is nothing, but it must have been like 3 full days then. Because this is fucking nuts. But this would be a pretty good stretch if he stays alive. Cheated because he got unlimited spark pack, but even then, I can accept the state of my collection. That doesn't bother me. Right, that's sort of part of my intention and format. I'm just more so frustrated by... Now, will this count in the same moment, or... Oh, that's lame. It should bypass that because it's like... Yeah, I can't deal with the amphibious, so I guess I'm screwed. We should do this to try to... Or no, I should just do that anyway, but... We will steal some of their block meter. They love strike through, clearly, as a mechanic. We have a vague chance here. We do have Bad Moon Rising. 3 full days. Yeah, that's with a more optimal setup then, of course, than what I have. Okay, this is fine. So everything's good. I need one more turn to survive. Let's summon what I can. Or I wouldn't mind even doing a bonus attack, but it won't be enough to even kill that, so... Or I keep doing that kind of... Or no, that's okay, I guess, because... I didn't want that to move. Okay, this bro loves strike through more than anything else, so... Move a plan gets +4. Okay, conjures a monster. Please be something that could heal me. Or that's still good, though. So I'll get saved by the block meter perceptibly, but I don't know if it's going to matter, because I'm going to have Bad Moon Rising, but everything I have is going to die. Or... No, actually only 2 things will still be there. Move zombie does a bonus attack. Well, it doesn't matter because that movement won't be very effective. Wait, how? I thought... Okay, I don't understand actually what happened there. We did combustible already though, didn't I? Or what happened? I'm confused actually. Let's do combustible, I guess. I thought we already did. Well, maybe that was earlier. Okay, we'll do combustible infinity. Yeah, this is not really going to happen here. You'd think I'd get like one little nice stretch, but I'm just not getting it. Or like my win percentage doesn't have to be that good even. It just means that, you know, I'll win 5 in a row, then I'll lose 5 in a row. But the 5 that I lose wouldn't matter if I get... Fucking do the disconnect shit, man. Those are like the majority of wins that I'm getting here sometimes. I don't know why it happens so often. Doesn't seem like a bug because they'll kind of make a move or two and then they'll do it. Okay, that's fine. I'm just getting like super impatient too. Like so many of these games you can just kind of already know, or a foregone conclusion that he's gonna have some infinite value shit. I haven't really gotten good value off Poison Ivy in a while. Okay, we can do this here. We can get a bonus attack. We got the double berry blast to try to triple berry blast. So one of these definitely should go to the face. Just because, you know, you're kind of wasting that turn otherwise. They can just sit here for so long and not do anything, but then they still end up winning, which is pretty shocking. Yeah, you need like a 75+ win percentage deck that's just like... You know, super meta. Okay, that's pretty nice. +1 for that's pretty unlucky, honestly, for them. Okay, you do that, you hit him again. He's down to 8 or not. Wish I could do it now, but plants always have to take the initiative. You can do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I do this, I mean, they should be low enough, at least if I get this hit in, or even if not, I should have lethal with this next turn, but let's see what they do. You're trying to distract them with this. They would never expect that I would have Berry Blast here out the hand, or lethal. It happens so often. I mean, why do I get Berry Blast so much? Yes, I have 4 of them, but still. It's not like that big of a deal. Or now they'll get saved by the block meter somehow, even though mathematically they can't. But, you know, they can get 3 or whatever it takes for each one. Alright, so we need 2 more games, and we've been in this situation a lot where we sort of get close. Okay, rank 15 doesn't really mean anything though. I mean, it's still better on average than what I am going against otherwise, but if I feel like the repeater often isn't really all that great value. Right, it ends up just trading in like a normal 2-2, but okay, I don't care about that. I'll actually go face. Despite that, which is probably a pretty bad idea. In fact, I shouldn't really even have done that. We can do this and then buff the other one. He's really going to commit to aggro as well, although I guess he could be saying the same thing about me. Or I maybe should have buffed even the same one. Oh, I'm surprised he wouldn't have gone for that then. He can't make up his mind. What was the point of doing that then? Okay, we got this. No leafy synergy. We got the repeater that I was just sort of talking trash about. Alright, you get deadly and not a big deal. I just want it to be like a hodgepodge deck where he doesn't really know what he's doing. And if you can do that, then okay, 4 mana. You can do this and this. You can make this dude dance around a bit. But let's see. Assuming he removes this somehow, that'll trade in anyway. Okay, it's still fine. We're getting maximum face damage in here. And so now we can do both of these, get the leafy synergy in some form. We absorb that adequately. You might say I could have done that to try to avoid that 2 damage there, but whatever, that'll be more useful for the future. We're pushing lethal here too. Put this here, put the Berry Blast. Should be good. Or I should do it on there just to be sure. So it should be pretty much over. Right, I don't see what they're gonna do with 3 brains. Okay. We need 1 more game. Give me another lower rank player clown and I'll be good shape. I'm just getting so sick of it, dude. Please. Good game, thanks. I mean, some of these matchups are pretty easy, but like even that, rank 16, like it's my fault if I don't do it. So let me farm low rank players all the way to rank 50, which you might think, I mean, it's an okay curve, but I don't really want that. I don't know. It ends up being worse if I don't keep these. Okay, I got a little lucky there. Like, you know, you could just play exclusively low-ranked players because there is no real rule to the matchup. You know, disparity. You can be 20 higher, 20 lower, even more. Okay, let this be the last one, please. You can play as slow as you want with that. Did I even bother doing... Actually, it's kind of worth it as a 4-attack minion. Well, I guess this is better, though. I'm putting a tremendous amount of pressure here, but they just ignore it, and then they still end up winning with Bad Moon Rising or something later. Like, imagine having the balls to do what they're doing. What could they have in their hand that they're this cocky that they would, you know, let me hit their face so much? This would be my first time playing this card because it's just, and it would be good synergy with Berry Blast. Order of Tricks +1/+1 moves to random lane 4/4. You could do this and then like buff that with attack, but I don't even want to. Well, I actually kind of do want to in terms of. You know, I kind of want to just get, do that multi-attack thing. We could also do team up to the extent that we could get rid of that as well, I suppose. Or maybe I should have done that the opposite way. Get in, okay. Maybe this guy will actually be somewhat useful to me. He's down to 4, so the Berry Blast alone would almost do it here. This guy can kind of be a monkey wrench in your plans out. Or even this could be good. He's gonna move, so that means this 3 damage would be viable as well. Or whatever, we can just kill him, and then we're threatening 3 here. We would have the Berry Blast next turn as well. Does a bonus attack, doesn't really matter. Okay, that doesn't really matter either. So as long as we get the block meter popped and get a little bit of damage in here. We could do the Berry Blast energy just to show this off here. Right, we'll do it. When another berry hurts a zombie or a zombie hero, does 2 more damage to that enemy, which it won't even really happen, but... Right, it'll be like a BM extra 2. Did it happen? And that's why they got the extra block meter part, but it doesn't actually show it going to the minus. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, dumpster tier. That's exactly the way to describe the experience. That's how I feel right now. Maybe I should push my luck and go a little even further. But at least we did that. So again, that at least shows you that it's possible. The 17 ranks in like however many days we have left. Oh my god. Let me do a couple more still. Okay, let me go maybe till combustible loses here. This feels like when I would play chess for such extreme amounts of time to try to make up ground or whatever. That's the only other thing that I've been this like frustrated time-wise about. I'm okay with doing that. We'll do a Berry Blast to the face. It seems weird, but sometimes this is the best curve we even get. Like, yes, I have 4 Berry Blasts in there, but it still seems weird how often I get them all together. That's why an OTK with this game is actually hard to do, because the block meter would save you from most of them. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Maybe I should care a little more, but... Not really the type of play I typically like to make. Move to a random lane. When it enters lane, do 1 damage. When a plan is played here, we can go face here, or this is fine. I'll ignore that for now, but it's kind of at my own peril. I can always destroy it with the stupid ass thing later here, or I could just summon something to do a bonus attack, which is kind of a waste, but not really, because you'll still get in the extra. You'll get in the extra hit. Let's see if we can just go on a crazy streak with combustible here. We'll get that. We'll get in the 4 damage as a result. We'll survive with both of these, so that's going to be too much for him to handle. You can hide all you want. Strike through should almost go through the grave as well. You can buff one of these, why not? One of these gets team up and one of them does. No, that's not with this one. Maybe it's with this one. Or one of them, if he gets returned to your hand, it doesn't actually summon the other one. Right, it's just the product of it, which is different. Or like they don't both, this one doesn't even have team up. That should all trade in perfectly fine. I can deal with that chicken all day long. Destroy zombie, do 4 damage. Okay, to what though? To that? Oh, the strike through. Okay, will still work. Okay, my board is pretty good here. This should be pretty clean. If I summon something there, it'll cause me problems. I don't really want to. Or like even this one doesn't have team up, so. Or no, it does. Wait. It doesn't say this has team up. It says when played, make a copy with team up. Oh fuck, I fucked myself with that because the block meter. Would I have just killed him if I didn't do that? Or wait a second, wouldn't that have been better? Oh, he'll do it again. Or wait, why wouldn't you just? Oh, I guess I was lower too than I thought. But guess what? That loss doesn't matter because I'm kind of confused because I thought I had something else. Whatever, but no, that loss doesn't matter because I was already ranked 33, so it's just a net positive. That seemed like it was going to be an easy win, actually. Okay, I shouldn't even bother, but whatever. We got to 33, so now it's going to be tough, but I mean, every rank is insular to itself. Like, I don't know, dude. So if I do the math, let me look at my calendar and actually plan this out. So assuming it ends on the 15th, I have 12 days left. So by that math, you could almost just get 1 rank a day and it would almost be enough, but I should obviously try to keep the pace of 2. So within a week, by the 10th, we would already be at rank like 47, but assuming we get 2 a day, which a lot of the time I don't. Okay, see you tomorrow.